Hey guys, it's Nat here from Laurier. This week we are talking about Frosh week / O week / orientation, whatever you choose to call it. So my Frosh week started off on Monday, the day we moved in. It was one of the longest days ever. We had the crazy move-in. In the afternoon, we went to our team colored meeting. My team was the Gold Bucks. So we went and we learned some really great cheers, and then we went to opening ceremonies. And at opening ceremonies, there was a crazy cheer off, the stands shook, people screamed. Then we had alumni and students and some faculty talk to us, and it was lovely, and there was more cheering, and that was the day. Tuesday was academic sessions, which was a lot of fun if you're a nerd like me. What basically happened was you were divided up into your program. Everyone on your color team was in your program, was with you. And it was all just like chilling, and some of the icebreakers, who are the orientation leaders, went with you around and talked about the faculty and just stuff because they're part of it. Then there was the actual professors talking. I might not have been there for that. After the professors talked, we had a motivational speaker come in, which was awesome. I love motivational speakers, GYLS. I'll just say that this speaker was no Marlon Smith. It was still a lot of fun and great, but it wasn't quite the high intensity I had hoped it was going to be. Then that night was the OCC, or the on-campus party, which there's a whole bunch of venues. Literally no bands I was interested was playing, and I might not have gone to that either. Then came Wednesday. On Wednesday was the Get Involved fair, which I thought was awesome. Stands set up all over Alumni Field, and there's just information about how to get involved. So I have a whole list of things to do and just not enough time to do them. Later that day there were regatta games, which is like classic games, and you know who pwned at that? The Gold Bucks, but the ninjas weren't. Thursday was Bigamins, which is a water park, which, I mean, that was cool. And then after that, it was game show night, and it was basically Uh-Oh recreated, and I love Uh-Oh. I'm sorry, it wasn't quite up to my standards either. Friday was the cheer off, which was, oh, so bomb. Do you know who won the cheer off? The Gold Bucks. Yeah, we did. The cheer is going to be somewhere online at some point. There was a video of it. I couldn't get one because I was in the stands. It was so f***ing sick. Like, oh my god, we were tight. That night was then the talent show, and let me tell you something, Laurier is talented. There were 5 people who did a perfect harmony of Hallelujah. Just chills. Some sick beatboxers, some absolutely gorgeous dancers. It was a night to be proud of the talent that our school has coming in. It's just amazing. So much fun. Saturday was the last day, and it all started off with Shinorama. Shinorama is a charity that fights cystic fibrosis, and the way they raise awareness is by shining things like cars and shoes. Shinorama started at 6. I might not have gone to that. Now, before you judge me on that, I was totally going to go. Totally. But then I was up till 4 in the morning. Then that night there was the football game, and at halftime we found out who won, but then at halftime they actually hadn't finished counting all the money we had collected from Shinorama. Our school is one of the smallest schools involved in Shinorama, and we raise the most money year in and year out. And Laurier is also where Shinorama got started, so it's a great charity. The Blue Bus did end up winning, but I am just so proud to be the Gold Bucks and a Laurier Golden Hawk. So that's a basic rundown of what the week was like. The nice thing about Frosh week is it shows you how much freedom you really do have. It's kind of awesome. You can do or not do whatever you want, but you have paid for it. So I went out every day. My icebreakers were fantastic. So much fun just to hang out with, which we did a lot because there's a lot of downtime. It's Frosh week, honestly, just get out there and be open to all experience, because in res, the people that you meet, as well as people that you meet in these organized things that might seem kind of lame, you make a lot of really good friends, and you end up in a lot of really random places hanging out with random people's families, which is so much fun. There are basically 2 different kinds of Frosh week events. The first ones are the ones organized by the school, and the second are the ones organized by the 19-year-olds who can actually buy booze, both of which are super fun to. So if you are a first year and you want to talk about your Frosh year, please video response that stuff. So thanks for hanging around with me on this Tuesday, and remember how the Gold Bucks won the cheer off? Yeah. Do you know why? With that all said, I'm really glad to have talked to you guys on this Tuesday, and I will be back next Tuesday with a new topic.